Hello friends, today's video is about sir whether I should go for an online MBA. So I have a primary degree which could be, let's say, engineering, which could be chartered accountancy, cost accountancy, company secretary. I could be a graduate. I'm into a job and now I really don't think I will be able to quit that job for 1 year or 2 year for an MBA. I am thinking of doing this wonderful online MBA from this IIM, from this XLRI and from this international name, this Deakin University, etc. So how about this? And it's just like the pinch on the pocket is also not like 30-40 lakhs which an IIM or ISB would take, but rather a lakh, 2 lakhs, 4 lakhs, far more reasonable on the pocket. I can continue with my job and I will get this MBA degree. I know these MBA courses are marketed very aggressively. They are sold on the digital platform, highly scalable. So for example, if I am doing this Zoom call or I am creating this YouTube video, does it really matter whether there are 1,000 people watching it or a lakh people watching it? I have to create some particular content and then market it aggressively. There is this lure of placements also, which a lot of these programs give, and trust me, that needs to be taken with a pinch of salt. An online MBA in India cannot be a career changer. Because in India, if you tell people that I have done this MBA, the immediate question that people will ask you is from where? So even if you say it's from IIM, they will ask whether it's a 2-year MBA, it's a 1-year MBA. And if you say it's an online MBA, then I am not very sure whether that smirk on the face, you will be able to take it in a very positive spirit. Because people will have the tendency to downgrade whatever you've done. I mean, that's a part of our cultural issue. But then therefore, this alumni status which people market as a very, very important part of this course, I am not very sure how effective this is. So please be very clear as to why you are doing this online MBA. Your objective has to be very clear. You need to be clear that, okay, I am not looking for a job. I am not looking for a career shift. What I am looking for is some additional skill sets. So let's say I am a chartered accountant and I do not have any basic idea about organizational behavior or supply chain or marketing. I cannot quit my job. I'll have to continue earning for the family and the pinch on the pocket is less. I will get this knowledge and then internally within the organization, I'm going to sell myself to acquire some participation in some projects, and maybe basis the project that I do, I will learn on the job and further my skill sets. So today, just on the basis of a skill set, it might be very easy for someone to grow up in a career. So it is not just a very degree specific thing. So a lot of people think that, I will have this degree plus this degree plus this degree and I will become a CXO in my company. I'll become an investment banker, analyst, I'll become a PE guy. That does not happen. So online banking will not really get you that kind of jobs. The most important thing is the learning part. It might be effective in some way, but there are these online courses like Coursera and edX Live and Khan Academy also, which give you a lot of content. So Stanford has a lot of content, Harvard has a lot of content. If you really want to learn, would you really want to spend a couple of lakhs? Because when I did my 1-year MBA, the prime charm was that I was on campus. I was getting these 300, 400 case studies in a course of 1 year. I was doing these group discussions with my batchmates over the night, and then in the next day, the classroom discussions with the professor, with that cohort, that really created that shift in mindset. So that learning in an online platform, they are trying to do this. You might have breakout rooms in group and discuss that again, but not very sure. The other thing, therefore, because you are not living on campus, because you don't have to face that pressure of creating an identity for yourself on campus, will that personality change happen? Unless you're not interacting with different personality types, how will that shift happen? So two major things about MBA which made a difference in my life would have been learning, would have been personality change, doesn't really matter. The third one is alumni status. Online MBA, alumni status, or weekend MBA, they give you like a virtual MBA and you write an MBA from, let's say I am Kozhikode or I am Calcutta or I am Ahmedabad or I am Bangalore, but people will immediately discount it. Trust me, even if you flaunt it on LinkedIn or on your CV, not everyone is going to take it the way you want it to. Some people will say, oh, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. It doesn't cost them to do that. But if you ask them how much additional value will they give to this, you have your answer. And then peer network, the last point which I want to focus about an MBA, creating bonds of friendship with people when you live with them on campus. Again, that is quite a challenge in an online thing. I mean, how much will you get comfortable with someone over a weekend discussion or these classes that you want have bonds of friendship with them. So I recently did a course on mindfulness with a group of people. No matter how cordial, how friendly that course was, eventually did I have bonds of friendship with those people the way I would have done when I would have spent time with them on campus, dorm mates and hostel mates. So that's the thing. So to reiterate, it will not get you a new job, an online MBA. You might get a job switch within an organization. So once you have rapport with senior people and you demonstrate that, okay, I have these additional skill sets acquired in course of this online course, please allow me to work on this supply chain integration project. Please allow me to work on this marketing project. And once you demonstrate that, yes, I have got the skill sets, people are going to accept that. And then maybe the next job on the basis of the project that you've done will be better. So that's it from my end in terms of the online MBA. So I have given you the various pros and cons here. So the pros means job continues to remain, the pinch on the pocket is less. You're supposed to get this alumni status plus, please, that is like a big question. Cross, learning, interaction with professors, campus life, case study, group discussions has its own repercussions here in online versus offline, and personality also will not really matter a lot. So if you have that option, please go for a 2-year or a 1-year MBA. If not, then maybe this becomes the last resort. But then once you do this, don't have great expectations from life, because once that happens, you might eventually land up in a state of mini depression ki bhai, I have spent so much, I have worked so hard and then I didn't get the desired results. That should be there. If your focus is clear ki okay, I don't want any extraordinary thing out of this MBA, it is this which I want, you will get it. So that's how would be my analysis of the online MBA. I created this video because a lot of people ask me that, sir, should I do this? They see this as a shortcut. And investment banking, venture capital jobs, private equity jobs, equity research jobs, you will not get on the basis of a correspondence or an online or a part-time MBA for sure. That I can tell you with a sense of certitude. Thank you. All the best. Bye-bye.